that will deter you from loving yourself because they have a very different definition of love for you or how they love you. Some people want to show you their definition of what self love should be. And sometimes that includes them in doing some inconspicuous things, Or sometimes you gotta pay, for a bucket or a box that's filled with stuff that, no judgment. It's just self love is really you. What do you want? What do you like? What don't you like? What actually makes you happy? What do you love about yourself, about the places, people, things all around you? What about you do you really love? That's the key. Because a lot of people will influence us into believing that, love is something that you have to argue about, something that you have to fight, something that you have to run after and chase, right? And then self love is like pouring into yourself, really. It's really not knowing that you don't have to wait. You don't have to sit still. You don't have to beg, please, nothing to get somebody to love you. You don't have to do no spells, no manipulation of energy. Damn, right, that hurt. It's just love is you. If damn, how do you even explain it without saying that you need to take a bath or go get your hair done and all that shit? It's not that at all. It's the inside of you. It's the depth of you. The healing part of you. What part of you that you felt insecure about? What part of you makes you weak? What part of you makes you panic, anxiety? What part of you heals you? People, places, and things are are important, but how much more important are you to the people, places, and things? Because a good amount of people will really expend a lot of what's in their spiritual bank account to wait on people to love on them, to wait on people to show them love, to wait on people to make them feel love, and that's spending a lot of their own energy on that waiting. Yet, all of that same love could be poured onto ourselves. Pain is power, but some people sit in the pain and make it powerful. You know, hurt doesn't really need to hurt other people, but some people choose to hurt other people and sit back and wonder why they still hurt. It's like so many things that we can do that we love, yet a good amount of people really show us what we don't need to love on or love at all. But the way of the world is showing us the negativity when it comes to loving ourselves. We're supposed to be lonely. We're supposed to be alone. We're supposed to be bitter and cold and spiteful, mean and angry and shit, a big bitch type of shit. But love is kind, Love is so nice, generous and shit. It's so flowing. It's watery. It's see-through. You can feel it, but it can also drown you. This shit can make you cry because it feels good. It can make you cry because this shit makes you feel bad. Cause, nobody ever felt love like that. Because some people never had fucking hugs. Some people hasn't been shown love where it can be felt outside of you being there. You could just sit up there and look at somebody. You could just sit up there and just think of somebody. You love them like that, you can feel them. You can feel the energy around you. You can think of them and you can see them. It's just like the memories of back then. Those that passed, you love them. You can see them again. You can smell them again. You can sense them again. Those memories come flooding back. That's loving yourself and knowing what you hold of yourself. Some people live off of memories of love, of what love used to be, and forget how to love themselves. You know, it's like pouring love onto yourself really is adding the ingredients back into yourself that make you feel like you. Detoxing and cleansing, not just the, but detoxing and cleansing the people, places, and things that never added to you, really did show you you. Didn't mirror you the things about yourself. Because that's what people do. Especially if we have friends, we have family. They will, they supposed to, I do, shit, reflect upon the projections that we project onto ourselves and to other people. Because you don't want that chick to sit up there or that dude. sit up there and veer you towards shit that ain't good for you. But at the same time, we have them, you know. But it's a choice for ourselves too. The choice that you choose for yourself, that's self-love, you know. The choice not to lie to yourself, that's self-love. The choice to have good people around you, that's self-love. The choice to actually have people around you that don't bullshit you, two-face you, betray you, that's self-love. You know, self-love is being surrounded by people, places, and things that grow you, that add to you. You know, little special ingredients and shit that add to the you part of you. But some people like to stay where they're stalled, they're paused, and believe that is love because it's a whole wait. We got this. It's soon, in time, maybe, not now. Too much going on. You know, we ain't got enough money. But that's a hold on you and your currency. That's a hold on you and your energy. When you get up and move for you, ain't no time limit on what you can do for you. There's no actual limit to what you can do for you. That's self-love. Choosing you. This group thing, yes, of self-love, let's show each other how to do this. But in truth, not everybody is on the same shit when it comes to loving themselves. But they can show you what love is. But some don't even know what love is to themselves. Self-love is a journey, yo. It ain't the pretty shit. The dark shit is what comes out. And that's the part that you got to make pretty again. Just so that you can still look at yourself. That's the part that most people don't talk about when it comes to loving yourself or self-love. You know, yeah, you could be pretty. I don't get dressed up all the time. I don't get too shit. But it's the accepting of yourself, it's being content with yourself, without the add-ons, without the extras, without the need to please. That's self-love. There's no labels to it. It's just you. There's no definition to it, but the definition that you define yourself to be. That's self-love. Loving yourself the way you want to be loved. That's self-love. All the pretty shit, yeah, that shit all works. But at the same time, is it for you? That's the question. Who are you impressing? Whose attention are you gaining? Because there's a good amount that, because there's a good amount that will impress, dress to impress. That's the whole notion. Dress to impress, fake it till you make it. But that's betraying yourself because what are you faking? You faking the struggle, you faking the strife, you faking the misery, you faking the stress. What are you faking? For what? The image? What's the image? The struggle? What's the image? The stress? What's the image? And then cover it up with what? A face of smiling, happy when the heart is aching and in pain. That shit's worthless, yo. That's facing it. Facing what the hell is hurting. I don't know, I'm just rambling. I just caught something and it just made me think of something else when it comes to the self love part. A good amount get lost in the pretty part of everything, but at the same time, forget the dark part. The parts where you really do have to murk those layers of yourself, just so that you can emerge to be yourself. And that murking part is leaving motherfuckers in the tombstones and the burial grounds in your head, you know? Because some of them really did leave you for dead and really hope that you never fucking got up and then set the traps to make sure you didn't. Those motherfuckers is back there. Memories. Keep up the keep hope alive that good memories stay up. But reality is self love gotta be poured back into you. When it comes to bullshit, what part of you do you love the most when it comes to the people, places, and things that take more from you than you give? Anyways, let me go do some human shit. Yay! Make parking spot. It's all for me. Cinderella, Cinderella. Let me go. I'll be back.